Yo, 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 welcome to F1 Manager. Penultimate race of the season. Top in FP1, top 5 in FP2, and double top 4 in FP1. We have pace here, going up for an early run in Q1, but that gets ruined for Hamilton anyway. Doesn't get ruined for Perez as he goes P5, but Hamilton is going to do his lap. Going through sector 1, it's been decent so far. I know I said I'd get this out on the same day as Mexico, but oh well. Nothing more unreliable than an F1 Manager upload. Green sector 1, coming round through sector 2. It's a green sector 2, so this should put him hopefully towards where Perez is. Coming up to the line, what's it going to be? It's P4, nice. 2 3/4 tenths off. Perez, oh, Perez is a bit, nah, he's definitely safe. Zhou, who's out? Stroll, big one, Mick Schumacher, even bigger one, Kevin Magnussen out in Q1. Anyway, rain started in Q2, so, and this is the lightest bit of the rain, so this should be where it's quickest, so we've gone out now. Sorry if you can hear that. What's it going to be? Perez with a 19.9, Hamilton with a 19.8. So they're pretty close to each other. All that matters is we're going to be the first 2 cars across the line, so we should be first and second anyway. So plus the rain's going to peak in a minute, so 36.3, 36.1. Up to the line we go with Sergio Perez. What's it going to be? It'll probably be a 112 something, no? A 13.2. Hamilton does a 12.8. Respectable, and that's the end of our session. 1.5 seconds safe. Oh, Russell's not that safe. Ocon, Zhou's quick. Where's this pace from Haas come from? Bottas, Norris. Bottas coming up to the line. What can he do? Books his McLaren into Q3. That means George Russell is out. Bottas with a penalty here, by the way. Lando Norris, what's it going to be for him? Up to P10. Zhou, Vettel, Ocon, Russell and Gio all out. Unless Zhou can do something about it, which he can't. But that car is quick. It's a lot quicker than what it's ever been. And when there's a season finale with double points for the last race, that could mean something big. But yeah. Starting the final run in Q3, or the first one in Q3 rather, Christ. We're through turn 1, nice, 2, nice, 3, decent. There's a big gap between them, about 7-6 seconds. Yep. Perez with an 18.5, Hamilton with an 18.4. So there's about 300s between them. So it's still very, very close. Let's go. What can we do? I'm excited for this. Let's go. This is going to be a great race. I can feel it. We can win the Constructors Championship today. Drivers has already been decided, but Constructors can be decided today. We need 88 points over Red Bull by the end of the weekend, and we've done it. Perez is going to come across the line. What's it going to be for him? There's no point for pole position, I don't think. Perez goes across the line with a 108.359. Hamilton with a 108.232. 10th and a bit between them. Moving on to the final run now. 4th and 5th. That is not bad at all. Not bad at all. Starting the final laps, Perez with the purple last sector on an outlap. What a go. I've set Perez up for a slipstream behind Hamilton because he seems to be the one struggling more. Anyway, Perez is closing in on Hamilton, so it's going to be, I don't know why they've taken this time, just stick to the racing line, you'd be faster. It's an 18.364 for Perez, an 18.489 for Hamilton. Perez improving rapidly. Coming through the second sector. Nice. Just keeping it on the road, keeping it calm, keeping it steady. You don't want to put too much power down on some of these exits because it will unsettle the car and make you spin. I know that all too well from the Cody's F1 game. Oh, Hamilton kicks up a touch of grass. He's definitely not on a good lap. No, it's another yellow sector. But Perez has gone green. Could Perez be on for a pole lap? Because nobody else normally uses fresh on the final runs in Q3. Up to the line, what's it going to be? Lewis Hamilton crosses the line. It is not an improvement for him for sure. Perez, what a lap. Can Ricciardo beat it? Nope. Can Norris beat it? Nope. These are good for Perez. Nope for Verstappen, no for Sainz, obviously no for Hamilton. Gasly, no, that's it. Perez on pole with his rivals second, 9th and 10th, but Bottas will drop down to 12th, so it's not all too bad.
It's a fantastic opportunity for them to have this race on their terms. This weekend, Red Bull displayed promise during qualifying. Now they need to capitalize on their grid position and get a good race under their belts. The weather is very overcast here, and teams are staring at the sky watching for the first sign of rain. Strategies might have to be quite flexible going into today's race.
And when it comes down to it, there's simply no telling what will happen here in the ups and downs of Sao Paulo.
I can feel an AlphaTauri decent result here. I can feel it. Or I could also be feeling something really bad. It's going to be a medium hard for Perez, and it's going to be a medium hard for Hamilton. I've filled the car up with a bit more fuel just so they can push for longer.
Drivers have now taken position on the grid,
yeah.
And it's looking like a cloudy day. Looking at Sergio Perez. They're in P1. Let's see if they can take advantage of that position. Looking down the grid, it's Hamilton. With a top 10 position on the grid, this race could really go either way for them. The teams are ready to go.
God, they really stole it.
It's time for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
Lights out and away we go. Let me know if you want to see another season of this career mode, by the way, because I do have the research for it, and I've done the research all season, but I don't know. We'd probably do it as like in a few years' time, or a few months' time maybe. But yeah, just a time where I want to play the game again, because after Abu Dhabi I will stop playing it for a while, because I have school exams to focus on and things like that.
Daniel Ricciardo involved here.
Oh dear. Is that George Russell or is that Daniel? Oh, causes a stoppage.
The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what.
Oh, what a shame. What a shame. I've seen that animation so many times I could probably repeat it. Perez down to second, Hamilton up to fourth, so not horrendous, but not great either. Is Perez going for a move? No, just sitting back. I'm happy for him to do that. Yeah, I did keep him a lap spare fuel just so they can push. As Perez gets fastest lap and the inside line on Max Verstappen, who tried to squeeze him off onto the grass. But Perez doesn't take any of that and comes back down the inside, although Max decides to fight him. So, yeah, we're not convincingly going to win here. We're not going to get on the podium, maybe even. Hamilton sets fastest lap. We're quick, but we're not quick enough. As all we need to do is just bring it home ahead of one of the Red Bulls. Like if it's max first, we're second and third, and Leclerc is fourth, that'll be enough, I'm sure.
Okay, so
Or even if they're first and second, we're third and fourth. So there's been a crash here.
they've lost control.
Into turn one. Okay, he kind of just drove into the wall there, but sure.
And that was a bitter blow for the team, and it may have really hurt their overall chances.
Oh, will that dog shut up?
Copy me.
Oh, and there was a safety car for that. So we're going to go green from it. And Perez was first, so that's lucky.
Safety car in pit lane.
Yeah. There's going to be so much content coming up after my school exams. I'm going to buy the new F1 manager where you can create your team. I might buy the new F1. And I'm going to buy some train sim mods, so expect a lot of content coming up over the next few weeks. Oh, no, after the 19th of June. As somebody's going for a spin here. No, Max is just going wide. Oh, Leclerc's going wide and he's hit somebody. That's big for the championship. And he's had to wait behind everybody. That's really big for the championship. He's now going to lose his whole race as Hamilton, out of nowhere, goes for move on Carlos Sainz, but I don't think he'll have DRS, so he's going to have to push hard for that.
DRS is enabled.
Oh Christ, just moving my desk as it started to move towards me. Here, yeah, Hamilton can't quite get up to Max, but probably could if they weren't fighting so much. Well, 91% from getting an achievement. Drive the Class 801-802 for 400.5 miles. Didn't know. No, Eleni, I don't run 802s. What's he talking about? Anyway, P2 and P3. Hamilton's got back in DRS, so has Sainz. Bottas is slowly starting to creep up, which is worrying. Because he's now 6th, and he's got fresh engines. That's also huge for the championship. Max Verstappen scurries off the track. Is it now? Well, it's definitely for us, but he's only 5.9 behind. He can catch that, I'm sure. As Hamilton and Perez start swapping places. Just gotta make sure we don't swap them with Sainz as well, and it's just these two. I wouldn't really fight in the middle sector, but Max is 5.7, he's getting 2/10. He will be here soon. 5.8, Vettel, Russell, Pitt. We're going longer, and there's a lap car getting in the way, because of course there is. Bruh, not even got a front wing, I don't think. Just rigging the race for no real reason, but as now the pit window is active, as I slowed Hamilton down to get Perez back in DRS. Which might have been a mistake because Max gained a second from that. But everybody started to pit. Do not retire the car. Hamilton's going to come in for mediums. Hamilton is going to come in. They're both coming in next lap. Oh, am I going to? I think I'm going to delay Perez another lap. So Hamilton will come in this lap. Perez will come in next lap. That was Gasly spun, that's huge for Perez, that's his rival. As Hamilton comes into the pit lane. By the way, a video longer than 15 minutes is rare for me, so... I might buy East Midlands Railway and the two cargo lines, or the Flying Scotsman on Trains and Miles. Because then... yeah. I can do what I'm more interested in. Because I like playing the F1 games, but it gets very repetitive. And plus, I might skip this one just because I've heard how bad it is, and I also need to focus on my exams, and if... what would be the point in having it if, you know... if I don't get it at release, what's the point paying 70 quid for it, like, you know what I mean? as Perez comes out in between Hamilton and Carlos. So yeah, that works. 1-2 still. We're just going to keep this for the next stint and hope we can keep it. Although if they're on hards, that could be concerning, because I don't really want them fighting through this sector, but needs must. Needs must, I guess. Ooh, as Perez swings a quite aggressive chop. Ooh, as Carlos comes for the inside. Is he going to get it? No, he won't do yet. As Hamilton's going to go down the inside. Oh, we're catching up to that Haas car again. Yippee. Oh, and speaking of said Haas car, here he is. No, that's not. The other Haas car is there. But that's Sainz getting past Hamilton. And Perez getting held up. And Hamilton getting blocked again. What a surprise. Although they probably didn't have much legs on Carlos. As Carlos goes down inside of Perez. And Perez gets him back. And Hamilton's just sat there doing nothing really. And Sainz goes around the outside. Push Perez onto the grass. But hopefully Perez can keep it. They lose a bit of time. Wow. Alright.
That's a position gained.
Verstappen goes down the inside. Hamilton loses another place. He's trying to get it back, but honestly, I'm happy if Perez wins. Hamilton just can scoop up P4. But Perez's Drivers' Championship is more important than Hamilton's because Hamilton's won it. Perez has been outperforming Hamilton in quite a few of the last races, but yeah, we didn't speak well. I say that. He probably could have been at Mexico, but Perez got screwed over by his former teammate at his home race, at his peak on New Max. As Hamilton goes down the inside of Max and gets him back. And Sainz goes down the inside of Perez. Pit window is active, we won't be pitting yet. As Perez comes around the outside of Sainz. Are they on hards? I still don't know. I still can't decide if they are. No, they're mediums. Sainz are mediums. Alright, so both can be on hards for the next stint. Maybe we should have gone hards in this stint and let them undercut us, although that doesn't sound like a good strategy. As Hamilton's pitting this lap and Perez will be pitting next lap. As Hamilton gets a dive on Sainz and then now second in the train. I'm not overly against that. But into the pits he comes with Max Verstappen. Oh, they're quite close. In comes Hamilton. Off. On. Release. Oh, of course. I don't like the way the game holds him up when Hamilton could have easily got out there. Like, he holds him up just because there's another car in the fast lane that's halfway down the pit lane. Like, it's so stupid. We've lost how much now? Oh, well, half a second now that I just pushed him back up to him. But it's going to be our downfall. And it's going to happen again, I'll bet you. It's going to happen again with Carlos. Into the pits he comes. Stops. Off. On. Perez. Off. On. Held. Yeah, of course. Oh, and just look at how much he's lost again. It's actually a decent stop as well. And I bet he's got the place on Hamilton in this sense. Yep, now we're third and fourth in the train. Nothing much to do. Although Hamilton gets Sainz while they're in this traffic. Oh, okay, here come the OP AI exits again. As Perez sends it on Hamilton. Which I don't know how I feel about these two fighting, but I'll allow it for now. As Hamilton's going to go all the way around the outside on Gio. Down the inside into Ferragura. Nice. As these lot hit. Bottas is still a threat, by the way. Bottas is still quite quick. He's not the fastest up. That new engine is working. Although Hamilton takes it. Yeah, by quite a bit actually.
Looked like a clean lap
And
there
Perez
as well.
takes it actually with a 10-4.
Copy.
Yeah, but if we finish P3 and P4, they gain 15, they gain 18, sorry. Oh, hello. Hamilton going for a move for P2. Hello, Hamilton's up to P2. Or is he? Yeah, he is. And then Hamilton just leaves the door open and lets Verstappen through the same way Verstappen let him through. However, if Red Bull gain 18 points, we'll be gaining 27.
So let's look at this. There's Sergio Perez. They're way off the racing.
As Perez wants to use all the track to gain all of his time. Which means we'd gain... Oh, this Haas is back again. Yeah, just ruin our race, why don't you? We're, oh, and now Bottas is here. Hamilton sets the fastest lap again.
Copy.
Why is... Oh, Bottas has gone through Hamilton. And he's going to go through Perez. Nice. It was a very good move from him, to be fair, but might not have been there if it wasn't for that Haas car that's just driving around with no front wing. But, yeah, it is what it is.
Now just take a look at the McLaren. They take advantage and muscle their way through.
Yeah, what a move through the middle of two cars. Nice move for him. Yeah, we're not happy. I'm not happy with that either. But still, oh, up to the line. What's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Sainz or Verstappen? We gain... Oh, sorry, we lose 3 points to Red Bull, depending on if they took the fastest lap. But that is enough to say we are Constructors Champions for the first time in his career. And it only took 5 seasons. 5 seasons too many.
When you stop at
Let's go.
P1, wait 5 seconds and then P0.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
Let's go. Russell finishes P6, to be fair.
More work to do. Let's get on. Good job.
Leclerc finishes P3. Oh, hello. Latifi and Schumacher to the line. Schumacher in that car should be disgraced to be getting that. Well, Ghazi didn't score any points either, so that'll be good for Perez's hopes.
Lewis Hamilton did okay here today. AlphaTauri did all right for themselves, didn't they? Although, of course, there's always more work to do.
Yes, there's no doubt that they have what it takes. I can't wait to see which direction they go in for the next race.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first place in the constructor standings.
Formula One has almost reached its conclusion this year. Meet us next time in Abu Dhabi, between the desert and the sea, for an enthralling finale.
P4 and P5 from P5 and pole isn't great, but we take the fastest lap with that. Maybe I should have swapped the drivers to help Perez in the championship, but Gasly, Bottas and Perez all joint on points into the final round. Perez can still get P4 with the double points, but Fernando Alonso's just signed with no team, so I wonder what their car will be like. I'm only taking the mickey. Alonso will be out, so we're getting no points guaranteed. But yeah, I wonder. What can we do? We are Constructors Champions. What can we do for Abu Dhabi? Could we win? Could we do last first challenge? Nah, we're going to try and win. Manufactured a spare of the new rear wing that came on for this race. Perez has got much better engine parts than Hamilton, in fairness. There's the suspension complete for them, for research for the suspension. I bet our board expectations will go really high if we win this championship. But yeah, well, I mean, we have won both championships, so our hours are going to be really low next season, which is jokes. But yeah, buzzing with that. I knew from the start of the season we had a good car. Lewis has 8-9 wins. We should have won both championships. We did win both championships. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, never miss another upload. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.